We have a very special guest in this studio today, Georgia College's new police chief, Brett Stenell. Hello, Chief Stenell. How are you doing today?
Doing well, Merritt. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, well, thank you for joining us and welcome to the Georgia College community. So first, let me start by asking this. As someone coming from outside the community with fresh eyes, what do you see as the major security challenges that you will face?
Well, as far as security challenges that I will face, today is day 10, so it's a little early to tell as far as specific problems.
Right.
I can tell you that the platform that I've presented thus far and have stretched all across campus is that of engagement and dialogue.
Okay.
So I'm not sure on the issues yet. I'm gathering as much information as I can and making sure that all audiences on campus know that I'm approachable, and if there are issues that need to be addressed, be happy to engage in dialogue and talk about those, see what we can do to get from where we are to where we want to be.
Okay, awesome. Well, what questions are you asking about the current safety systems in place?
Well, I'm kind of a hands-on leader. I'm used to, having that first-hand involvement in operations.
Right.
So I want to learn as much as I can about the Georgia College environment. It's important. One of the questions that I was asked during the hiring process was if I was going to come and try and turn Georgia College into Columbus State. There's not a cookie-cutter approach to campus safety.
Right.
Georgia College is a very unique environment, and that's part of what attracted me to this campus. So I want to learn as much as I can about all of the systems in place. I've met with a lot of our department and learning about how Georgia College and the Public Safety Department operate currently, to include fire safety systems and other components there at the department. So I want to learn as much as I can, and again, kind of determine where we are and where we want to be and develop plans to bridge the gap between the two.
Great. Well, so what was the campus population like at Columbus State compared to Georgia College?
Well, I was there for 13 years in public safety, 4 years in a previous position with educational outreach. So I kind of got to see the campus population grow over the years. At its peak, it was about 8,500 as far as student population.
Okay, great. So Georgia College isn't too far from
Not too far off.
Okay, so it's a nice natural switch. I like that. So what are the most important things Georgia College students should become aware of in terms of safety and security, and what are some ways in which you want to promote safety?
It's a great question. One of the things that I would encourage to any campus community member, faculty, staff, or student, is to be aware of their surroundings. And one of the things that I present in any type of public safety forum, or if we're doing any type of training for awareness, personal safety, is that be cognizant of situations and don't get yourself into a situation you can't get out of. So being mindful of awareness, being mindful of circumstances, and having a plan. Knowing who to contact, pre-programming emergency contact numbers and cell phones, things of that nature. Having that backup plan of communication so that someone knows where you are, and if there is an incident, who to contact. Okay,
great. Well, Georgia College has seen a lot of, emergency situations, especially with gas leaks and students not really knowing where to go, so I'm glad that you think a plan needs to be instated.
I would absolutely encourage everyone on the campus to also consider other programs that we have available, to include SNAP, to make sure that your GC Alert contacts are up to date, and also be mindful of Rave Guardian.
Great, great. Well, how serious do you think underage drinking and student using fake IDs are? I realize that this is a matter of the jurisdiction of the Milledgeville Police Department, but how much of a focus do you think should be put on and enforce the rules in downtown bars?
Well, as the Director of Public Safety, my primary objective is to ensure that all of our campus community members get home safely. So we want to encourage smart decisions.
Right.
As far as the enforcement of the laws, there are laws prohibiting underage drinking, fake IDs, and other similar instances. And those are laws of the state of Georgia,
right.
And officers do have the discretion to enforce. As far as interaction with Milledgeville Police Department, we are working to get me introduced to other campus leaders, both here and in the community. I've started meeting with a couple of those. But the police department is definitely on my list of people to meet and interact with, so that we can develop those plans moving forward on how the departments are going to work together.
Okay, well, it was so nice talking to you,
Absolutely.
Chief Stenell. It's been an honor, and thank you so much for joining us, and we hope to, garner a better connection with you at GC360.
Thank you for having me.